cord roof. Big cord roof down. All big cord roof down. Look. All big cord roof down. Big cord roof down.
One of you achter dan eens maar zo daar.
This video is made for educational purposes and contains significant original text commentary.
That's around where I live, and it just doesn't seem interested in drawing.
Go back up, stupid. There you go. What's up, whoever just came on? Trying to find something to listen to. While I'm posting some more cards, getting ready to do some boxes over here. I got stuff over there that I gotta get listed today. Ain't much going on today, though. Might be a really short live because there might not be nothing to listen to. Should have looked and seen if there was something on to listen to before I went live, apparently. Let's see what Cinema Shogun's talking about. Maybe something.
What's up, it's Cinema Shogun here, and I was really hesitant about making this video. In fact, I wasn't even going to make this video, but I am just really growing concerned about Ray J. So if you can, please support the channel, support Ray J by dropping a like, a comment, and sharing this video on all social media platforms. But yeah, it's just become blatantly obvious that Ray J is going through it right now. I'm sure he's dealing with all types of issues and problems like all of us are, but one of the main things Ray J is dealing with is still this naughty tape that filmed with Kim K, and it's still haunting him. And I think one of the reasons why is because this tape had such a different effect on both of these people's lives. You know, a lot of people say that this tape is what boosted the Kardashians into superstardom. And there's no denying the fact that literally, if you look at Kim K's career trajectory after that tape, she did nothing but boost up like a rocket into the sky with fortune and fame. Whereas with Ray J, his career plummeted and went downhill after he released this tape. So I think that's had a psychological effect on him, seeing how the same thing that we both came together to do just had a totally different effect on our lives, and not just their careers, but their lives, because you see the narrative for all of these years was that this tape leaked. Oh,
What's up, everybody?
oh God, this tape leaked. Let's feel bad for Kim K, and let's point the fingers at Ray J like he's a bad person, because the majority of people believe that Ray J vindictively, out of spite or maybe because he was hurting at the time, decided to just leak these tapes or sell these tapes to someone. But that is not the case at all. And you see, that put a bad name, or that gave Ray J a bad name. It put a bad taste in the mouth of the music industry. And people no longer wanted to work with Ray J because of it. Because let's be honest, that's a dirty and slimy move. I hate nothing more than a guy that kisses and tells. Like, if a woman decides to do something with you behind closed doors, you don't need to go out there and blast it to the world. But a lot of guys do that, and women do that too. But it's just a slime ball move. But the reality is, Ray J never did that. This was a contract. This was, if anything, Kris Jenner's idea. Yeah, it was Kris Jenner's idea, and she watched her daughter get boned on tape multiple times, and even picked out the positions and the lighting and the way she wanted her daughter to look as she was getting smashed. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's the reality of the situation. So for years, like, Ray J has gotten this bad name for these tapes, while Kim K has become probably one of the most popular people on the face of this planet. But you see, I think this has really made Ray J depressed. And I don't think he's just depressed because, you know, his career went one way and Kim K's another. I think he's depressed because of this label that has been put on him. And the fact that even his kids, when they grow up, they're going to grow up seeing stuff about Ray J leaking this tape with Kim K. And Kim K has even come out and said some really questionable things over the years. Like, she said something along the lines of not knowing if Ray J put something in her butt while she was asleep. Now, that's a charge. That could ruin someone's life. But she would say it like a nonchalant comment on her show, not realizing or not caring that that has an effect on Ray J's life. So this tape has just been, you know, a part of the conversation for years when you're talking about Ray J or Kim K. But recently, Kris Jenner went on a television show and did a lie detector test, basically saying that she had nothing to do with the tapes. But we all know that she did. And Ray J leaked the messages, the contract, everything. We all know that this was one elaborate plan by Kris Jenner to make Kim K famous, and it worked. It worked beautifully, beautifully. But after all of these years, instead of just admitting it, they're still out there running the same narrative that is making Ray J look bad. And I think he's done with it. He stayed quiet for so many years. But there's so many relationships that were damaged. You know, business opportunities gone. And when I say relationships were damaged for Ray J, there are people that Ray J doesn't even know who like will never work with Ray J because of this. So there's opportunities that could have been there. We will never know the amount of opportunities or the amount of people who would have worked with Ray J if it wasn't for these tapes. Now, I know some of you are like, hey, we knew that this was all a big plan all along. And I agree. A lot of us knew that this whole sex tape thing was part of the marketing scheme. We knew that, but that's still not the mainstream narrative. So just because we know that doesn't mean the general public knows that, because the mainstream narrative in the general public is still that Ray J leaked these tapes. Well, it was apparent to me, you know, a couple couple of weeks ago when he released all of those videos and all of the evidence, which I covered on my channel, go check out the videos, it was evident to me that he wasn't doing this for attention. A lot of people thought it was an attention grab. Maybe he needs money, but I can genuinely tell, or I could genuinely tell, that he was struggling with this issue, that he was battling with this issue, that he was hurt and depressed. I don't know what it is, but you could just sense the genuineness in people sometimes. And if you disagree, fine. But if you haven't, go check out those videos. He did Instagram Live for like an hour or two, and I have it all on my channel. You could go check it out. And to me,
live streaming can be tricky, and sometimes trying to find the right software to make your streams look really professional.
And to me, he came across as being really genuine. He even broke down in tears at one point, simply because he doesn't want his daughter or his son growing up thinking that their dad did this dirty move. Growing up, looking at the tabloids, and instead of seeing Ray J's accomplishments, they see Ray J tied to leaking this tape. Well, if it wasn't apparent enough to people that Ray J was depressed when he released all of the information, and that Ray J was going through some things, then it should be apparent now, because the night before last, Ray J took Instagram to post some really concerning posts. And forgive me, I may have to change some of the words around, but we're going to dive right into these posts. If it wasn't for my kids, I would jump off and perish tonight, one caption says. And he shared a picture from a balcony just showing the ground. And then he shares another picture showing his legs hanging off of this balcony. Should I just jump off and end it right now? And here's another post, trying to figure it out. Maybe this life was an illusion. Maybe the next life was my real reality. And then another post. If it wasn't for my kids, I would jump off and perish tonight. Now, obviously, those are concerning posts. And words can't express how much I feel for Ray J in this moment. Don't get me wrong. I know it's easy to write this stuff off as celebrity problems. Ray J's got more money than us. Who cares what he's going through? But I don't have that mentality per se, especially when it comes to things like this, because I can tell this dude is genuinely hurting. Who cares how much money he has? He's literally sitting on a balcony with his legs dangling off, threatening to jump because of what he's dealing with mentally and what he's dealing with all of this other madness going on in the world. And I know he will never see it, but I reached out to Ray J and I tried to give him some words of encouragement because, you know, for Ray J in this situation with these tapes, it's easy to feel like you're going up against the whole world, because the reality is you almost are, because Kim K and her family are some of the most popular people on the face of this planet, not even hearing Ray J out. Whereas, in my opinion, you don't even need to hear Ray J out. You can just look at the evidence. We saw the contracts. We saw the messages. The proof is in the pudding. But people will deny it. People won't even look at it because they just want to worship the Kardashians. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm not anti-Kardashian. I know it's become a popular thing to hate on the Kardashians. I don't hate on the Kardashians. I don't care. You know, more power to them. Becoming successful and as popular as you possibly can. I don't care. But at the same time, I don't want to see other people's lives destroyed in the process. And make no mistake about it, that is what is happening with Ray J. So I reached out to him and I let him know that, like, I know it seems like you're going up against insurmountable odds, but you have support out here. You have people who love you. You have people who care. None of us want to see anything happen to Ray J. I know I don't want to see anything happen to him, and I hope you don't either. And I also let him know, like, you got kids to live for. There are things to live for. So I basically, you know, just reached out to him, letting him know that he isn't alone in this situation, even though it could seem like you are, especially when you're going up against someone who has a much bigger platform than you. But yeah, all in all, I hope that people take this seriously. When people threaten things like that, when people say things like that, I always take it seriously. Even if you know this person is known for doing things for attention, even if you think in your mind, this person would never do that, you should always take it seriously. And I am taking this seriously, which is why I'm making this video. Because I'm not saying this video will help anything, but at the very least, if this video can go out there and just show that he has support. You know, while there's millions of videos out there trashing him and just showing support, then hey, I'll be that person. Because I don't think Ray J's a bad person. I don't think Ray J did anything wrong. He made a dumb decision when he was younger, and he made this tape with Kim K, and they both agreed to put this tape out, and he didn't know what would happen afterwards. And apparently, you know, it hasn't worked out for him the way it's worked out for him. But at the end of the day, I just hope that Ray J is okay. I hope that at the very least, this can open up the conversation to be had for other people, because there's plenty of people out there dealing with things and they get written off all the time. Just write people off. And I don't think we should write people off when they're dealing with something like this. But luckily, from what I've been told, Ray J is no longer by himself or anything like that. He is around the comfort of friends and family who care about him. And that is the best thing right now in this time. But
Somebody stopped in and gave a like. Thank you. And there ain't nothing going on in the web today. The whole thing music.
And millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Let's get the party started.
My hump, my lovely lady. Now check it out.
Michael's birthday is hard for me.
Can't listen to that. Holy shit. Ugh. What's up, guys? I'm not gonna listen to the square, but I think I'm gonna see if I can find something real quick. Let's listen to the square while we're trying to find something else. What's up, Duran? It's been a boring day, so there ain't much going on the internet today. You have a great night too, Crystal. Booger Bros? What's up, Booger Bros? I think this is the one, though. Now we have an alien in here. What's up, alien? Boring. Boring. Haven't done much today. Listing cards for sale. Well, you can't see it, but bunch of cards I want to list for sale, so that's what I'm working on. So it's been kind of boring. I'm trying to look for is this it? Not it either. I'll find it here in a minute. I'm trying to find a video that Filthy Animal put out that has like Square's ex-wife on it or something. How have you guys been? I haven't found it yet. This might be it. Click this one and see if no, it's not that one. Might have to just listen to Square for the moment.
I see either that or you've been.
But there's several other very important differences between human beings and animals that you should know about.
Formerly Miss Square. But I do know this. We made the decision to go out there after I told you about them being a little weird because they had said they thought I had a lot of potential and everything. Back when I lived in Nashville, I gave you the whole spiel on why we should go. Also, it was 2012. The economy sucked. We didn't, either of us have a job at the time. I had a car. We needed money. We were living with folks. at your mom and dad's, they were getting divorced, and then here later on you talk about I took advantage of your mental state with manipulation
You probably did.
from
You seem like that kind of asshole.
going out there and then telling you how all the secret structures work at the top to manipulate you just to come back home with me. Shit makes no fucking sense at all. And when you keep listening to it, you'll hear it's a bunch of bullshit. Pay attention to her eyes when she's telling about how I am. He's a manipulative, and then the eyes go psychologically, physically, you know, it's very easy to tell that she's lying. I haven't thought about or talked about or tried to talk to this woman except in the last.
Dude, I've heard you talk about this woman ever since you've been on YouTube. So don't fucking say you ain't talking about this woman, because you have ever since you've been on YouTube. Like literally. Everybody's heard you talk about her. Not just a month ago, but for months.
Except for about a month ago or so. And that's when I reached out to her sister, mind you, to tell her about you people and you people clipping and bringing her here on YouTube. That's what I tried to warn her about. Her sister never responded. I never said another word back. So I don't need you giving me threats on my ex, filthy animal. You're about done across the line, buddy.
What are you gonna do, Square, with your Renacane? You're not gonna do nothing. You're gonna sit back and you're gonna let people fucking keep running your ass over. You're never gonna change your content because you like the drama. So what the fuck are you gonna do? Oh, that's right. Square ain't gonna do nothing, guys, at all. Keep being a dipshit. That's what he's gonna do. Square, keep doing what you're doing, buddy. Which is being dumb.
You want to fully cross it? You want to check out how wrong you are? I invite you to my house. Friendly.
You invite somebody that you consider an enemy to your house, and then the thing is you say, let's be friendly. Dude. Oh, shit. Only Square would say something stupid like that, but anyways.
Come on to my house. I'll let you come with me on a doctor's visit. We can arrange it all and everything. Otherwise, shut the fuck up and watch me prove you wrong, buddy.
Time to take care of a few others.
About Scientology, do you ever, have you ever,
I'm gonna piss him off. It is really funny.
researched, different using like mainstream media to search about Scientology and yada yada, and I never really did. Only my boyfriend at the time did, and he had like warned me that there was some weird stuff about them.
Because we were both young and dumb, and I didn't know what we were getting into.
Yes, you did, Square. You liar.
I still don't know this day, and honestly, I don't really care, but
You didn't care because I was your stepping stone.
told me that they were willing to fly us out and have us like stay for a weekend and stuff like that. Was he suspicious?
They were never going to fly us out for just the weekend. So
That's all you do, Square, is lie. That's all you do. But by all means, keep on going.
Put a part out there also that they all on me. Another control tactic. So I was trying to control you when I figured out that cult was dangerous and what they were doing from what I suspected was true, and I was scared shitless. That was me trying to control you. That's why you stayed there for 2 weeks and then called me crying wanting to come home. Yeah, why don't you tell the whole truth out there? And don't anyone get mad at me for this video.
Holy shit, Square. You want somebody to tell the whole truth, but yet you never, and I mean the whole truth. Ever. Buddy. Ever.
Yo, these people been trying to ruin and make it seem like I'm some crazy whatever. Got this put out just because it was her talking about Scientology in a very convoluted, very one-sided, and from her perspective, with lies mixed into it. They found this.
I don't believe she's lying. Yeah, I don't believe she's lying at all.
And they posted it on YouTube. Like, oh, who doesn't trash their ex? Supposedly this video was done 2 years ago. Supposedly they didn't have her make it for this YouTube stuff. So if that's true, then I shouldn't see any more videos of her. And if you guys cared so much about privacy and everything and all that, you would have not put a video of my ex-wife up on
Nobody gives a shit about your opinion, Square.
YouTube. But you have now, and now watch I get criticized for this video.
Well, if you didn't want to get criticized, what you do is you don't make a fucking video then. You can't get criticized if you don't make a video. But yet, you made a video. So.
When she's literally talking about my quote, abuse, supposedly, just check out her eyes and watch her movements. But watch the video first time, a couple times, and make sure you get a read on her baseline. It's freaking obvious. Boy, you thought I was going to let her lying, say it here on my channel? No. You can go over to that filthy animal, dirty trick bastard if you want to watch it.
You scared the fucking show. Your ex-wife's video. That's funny. All right, let's see what's next. Hour and 45-minute video. Probably won't watch this all because I watched a lot of No Life Mike's videos earlier, and he might have had this one on there. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, just get to the fucking talking part. Shit.
Comments right now, so excuse me. That's why I wrote the message that I wrote, because I want to share with everybody what I just had, and the conversation is still fresh because the appointment just finished about an hour ago.
Nobody cares.
So according to my psychiatrist, yes, I do fall under what I have said before and stuff. Again, online, she's been looking into the protected class. But bigger than this,
No,
like she
you
told
don't,
me and like I've been telling her I've been trying to do, I've got a video that's been uploading since earlier. It's my second slight animated episode that I'm making in response to Back to Filthy Animals. And she taught me I don't know if I'd call it a secret. Well, it is a secret. She did say a secret, but it's more like a hack to hypnosis and mind power techniques and manipulation that uses the acupuncture points. So I'm very excited about learning that. On the 19th is when I'll see my counselors. We talked about, I told her how I've been feeling here lately. That one day I feel like in the future, like I worry that I'm not going to be able to handle, or everything's going to get to me one day. And I'm scared of what I'll do. Like I told her that, I don't feel like that right now. And that's always the issue, is like, I never feel like impending doom is right around the corner. Or, but then again, I do with having major depression. But I always seem, to have told myself, even back in the old days, before 20, I think about my family and everything else. And I really, truly never thought I would do it. Like, I was never one to cut. I was never one to do anything like that, have eating disorders or anything.
But you did.
But she, we talked about my past, the reason why she thinks people have been calling me narcissistic. See, the narcissism thing, it's still, all that information is relatively still in the works and coming out, and they're still learning about it. But I'm going to say right here that I realized through her showing me and explaining it to me that I do have some narcissistic traits, not personality, empathy, and things. You got to meet criteria. But I do meet some of the criteria, and I asked, how is that possible? And she told me, because it happens whenever the mother parent has their own stuff going on. And, when I was young, my mother gave me to the man that I'm watching after right now. He's been my parent and dad, and now
He's not your parent or your dad. He's your grandpa. It doesn't change because you live with him.
Turning slowly into the stage where I have to be here and be like for him. And it's just that when I was young, or self stuff, she says it has to do with. And so when you're developing, that internalizes and it becomes a coping mechanism later on in life. I still don't understand it all. But apparently since I didn't have my mom focusing on me and everything, and she always had her own stuff going on, and combined with the stuff I experienced younger that was abuse and whatnot, not only at school, but sometimes, unfortunately, so I do have some narcissistic traits. Yes, I do. And I said, well, does that make me a bad person or anything? She said, no. She said, but it sounds like from like what you're telling me, a lot of these people have just been sending you for a ride, maybe even testing you and seeing how you, like are going to respond back and stuff. And I said, I've thought that too some, and I've also thought that they do that for a good reason. Want to make sure I'm not trying to fake anything, which I can't fake myself. She laughed and she said, exactly. So it's driving you crazy. I said, yeah, it's literally driving me insane. Like, and she said, well, this validation that you have.
This is you gotta even go to a therapist, because his stories when he comes back from the therapy, it's supposed to be between you and your therapist, but you come back and tell us everything your therapist says to you. Seems pretty dumb. Just saying.
And seemed to want to respond to everything. I'm going to challenge you, she said, not to respond back.
He's going to respond back. That's what he does.
She said, forget about whatever you already got and to start taking some time to focus on yourself when you would be doing that. And she said, why don't we start there? And then she showed me the hypnosis thing and everything. And I was honest with her. I told her, I said, can I want to be completely honest with you. There was one night that, I don't normally take Niagen like I told her, and I took it. It hit me real hard. I was telling her because people, I said online, are thinking, I'm fucked up or whatever because I fell asleep on stream. And you know what she said? She said, that's, and let me get, and they think I'm explaining it away. I said, yeah. I said, and the time that I called the pharmacy, another time, I said, I've just done too much personal stuff online. She said, it sounds like you have. She said, I know for a fact that you were where you were 2 years ago. She says, I know everything you said. She's like, I know it. You know it. She said, so why does it matter if they know it or don't? Or if they call bullshit on it or call you a liar? I said, some of them even called you a quack. And she said, we did get some weird phone calls. I wonder if that had anything to do with it. But I said, God, I hope not. She said, you never revealed your dark. I said, no. And I asked her if she would say some of these things on videos, and she said, she's like, I'm really shy. She said, all you got to do is tell them about it and tell them to look it up. She said, people can look at all about it. And she said, yeah, that is kind of lame to call someone a narcissistic sociopath when really sociopath is a layman's term that you use, wouldn't be clinical. So I guess why they would say that, but to combine it with narcissistic is like a misnomer almost. That's the point she made. And so there are forms of good narcissism and bad narcissism. And I challenge anybody to look it up or whatever. I've never looked it up, never learned much about narcissism because like I said, and like she told me, you were tested for all that long ago, and we retest you every now and then just to see if anything's changed or whatever. Okay. Now that I've explained all that, my visit, however, my next hypno appointment is in 1 month, and I could get called in between now and then for that. And the next medication refill appointment will be 3 months from today. So I can more than happy. She said, you can post online, but, then people are going to say, oh, well, you fake Pete, that's why I said, well, that's why I asked for blood. She said, I know, but still, people will still say that you photoshopped or whatever. I said, well, truth be told, I've never photoshopped anything, so I probably would be too good at trying to alter fake stuff. But anyway, now.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Altering fake stuff. That's what he said. That's really what the dude just said. He would not be.
My life and psychiatrist discussion, although I figured I'd share it with y'all since some of you are so worried about my health and care. Let me check at the chat. Hello, buddy. Hello, CTG. Hello, Mia. Hello, the chef. Hello, Wacky Daffy. Leave the internet and cut my dosage? No, she definitely didn't say anything about cutting my dosage. She actually increased and gave me an extra Ativan for the evenings because this has been affecting my sleep. And I don't know why, but you say that's your.
She gave you more drugs.
Professional opinion, okay? Maybe you're a therapist or whatever, but you're not mine. So I really don't care about your professional opinion. Like,
wow, what a bitch you are, dude.
tell that to the DSM. What are you talking about? I don't know what she said about tell that to the DSM. Diagnostic Statistic Manual? You mean the DSM-5? Because I've read them all. Most of them. Mental health and spiritual.
Dude, you literally just had to look it up. That's why you stopped for a little bit to figure out what the fuck it is. And then after you read what it is, you're like, I read them all before. You just really, you have no clue, dude. No fucking clue.
Spiritual topics have been something I've taken kind in, and my psychiatrist is a progressive psychiatrist, obviously. So basically what I got to say to you all that's here in the chat, because I know now I'm not going to do any more late night streams like that unless I...
Yes, you will. Yes, you will, Square. Stop.
Get a bunch of coffee or something. Here's what I got to say. If you're in my chat, I ask you to respect me by not crossing any boundaries you wouldn't do in other chats. Because I got to tell you, I was in Stone Dad's live earlier today, and I saw Captain Kirk come in, and like Stone Dad, and I want to say this first before I go any further, because people will take what I'm about to explain and talk about, and they'll take it out of context like I'm trying to insert myself. I'm not trying to insert myself. A lot of the times when I look at other people or the things going on that's public and can see, hear everybody on YouTube, I use it as a comparison or to contrast or to form arguments against depending upon what I analyze. So, like I said, Stone Dad, I don't know. Apparently there's this Creek Squad Discord that I guess only the true Creek Squad get access to. I mean, I kind of understood that. It did piss me off when I first heard about it. I mean, it did. But, you know, sometimes things have to be secret. You know, that it's just like, you know, Freemasonry. There's a reason why we keep ceremonies and meetings private. You know,
Because they want to stay away from crazy people like you.
it doesn't have anything to do with what you guys are probably thinking, but nonetheless, I understand concern. Anyways, supposedly, and I've got screenshots having Kurt himself saying it, because next thing you know, all his amount of wrenches possible there. That is why I have really reduced wrenches. I may even reduce them more. I don't know. Because
Oh my
if
god.
you're going to want to be a mod here, you
Shut the fuck up about fans to help you with the fucking comment section. Just shut the fuck up, dude.
really are going to have to respect whether you like. If you are a mod here and you don't respect me, then you're only here to interfere. You know, but you'll eventually get dealt with. But those of you that are
Yes, he will eventually take your wrench from you. All you gotta do is wait a couple days and you get that fucker back, though. He will take it from you. I know it's gonna be a sad moment when it happens, but just wait 5 minutes and you can probably get that fucker back. About 5 minutes.
not only for the people.
Square is super fucking boring. Just get on to something else. Talk shit about your ex-wife so we make fun of you or something. I don't fucking know.
For my channel, and I ban MC Live.
And for you people that want to know, there's a picture. I just posted 3 pictures of his ex-wife on my YouTube community tab. If you want to go look it out, look at the pictures. She's actually a very beautiful woman, which I don't understand what she sees in Square, but she's seen something. But anyways.
Tomahawk and PD Wheatstraw right now, currently and only. Those are the only 2 people I want my mods, viewers, and everybody on here. You know, I don't need to talk about the deal that, or at least I feel like think you know a lot about me. And so I don't have any interest in that. I've got a psychiatrist. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Wacky Jackie, I wasn't really trying to yell at you necessarily. It was the fact that they were bullshitting around about your fitness and stuff, and I couldn't tell what to trust. That's the problem. Like when I saw Captain Kirk come into Stone Dads and say that he supposedly talked to some underage people, as like I said, supposedly, and there were no receipts for this allegation either. So do not go around saying Square Work is saying Stone that do not say that shit, bro. Because I got insanity.
And why the fuck would you even bring it up, Square? If you don't want people to say you said something, don't bring it up. Just don't bring it up.
That's a friend of his that I met. I can text him and I can tell him, and he can come back and watch and see exactly what I said. Captain Kirk made the stuff, and I sat there and watched in real time. Almost, it seemed like myself, because the way they were in that live, that Captain Kirk and others were bringing in these questions or whatever, it was irritating Stone Dad, and he had a right. There's obviously YouTubers, you got your piss poor, nobody gives a shit YouTubers, you got your high middle class.
What? What the fuck?
As high middle class, high class, you know, YouTubers. And depending upon where you fall, that's how you're going to be treated, you know. Or at least that's how it seems, because Ahmad said that anything personal or whatever, or problems, or if anybody's legitimately wondering, you know, did I threaten somebody or something, bring it to a DM. I've got an Instagram for this YouTube page for a reason. Bring it to a DM. Don't bring it up in a live, because when you're bringing it up in a live, you're trying to interfere with the live and you're trying to fuck with the person on live. And I have no idea what class I'm in.
F. Forgo yourself.
It was Captain Kirk. Pretty sure. I've got the screenshot. The Dank crew or Insanity or Stone Dad will be taking care of it. And yo, Citizen Z, I'm just now seeing you. Sorry. But you guys, like, we got 43 people in here and 8 likes. Like, why do so many people come to hear me and talk about my situation if they're not anything? Hit the dislike button if you hate me that bad. Man, I woke up this morning and, you know, y'all streaming me over at
All right, dislike. All right, there you go.
you know, I'm not insecure about my eyebrows, bro. I have a lot of people tell me, especially women, that I have a handsome face. Like, I've had one girl before tell me I'm symmetrical. So, like, I was told that I'm going to share something. And if a person's watching the shit with me, I know who you are. Don't get mad at me, because you told me not to reveal you, but technically I can't reveal you if I don't know who you are. But there's just something about, like, people over on Iceman's side, or which included Herbal, Bird, like everybody. Somebody texted me and said everybody that was on that Bird panel is who's trying to fuck with me. And I think that includes Georgia Viking, YouTube, bro. I hate to say it. I don't know. I have to double check the text. You might not have been in Georgia Viking, but fuck this. Here, I'll get the text and check it right now. Read it word for word.
Okay. Come on, where the fuck you go?
The watcher, if you're going, like, if you're making jokes, put JK at the end of it. If you're being serious, taking jabs at me, be serious. And then somebody hide him. I'm going to read these word for word. Let me know, Square. I will show you that you can trust me. Points. Prove you have mods that are in your. Let me know when mod me up. And filthy animal. Square, we really need to talk. You need to look at the panel on Bird's channel. There is your troll group. They are sniping you. Square, Jaw Wreck, Iceman, Sasquatch, PD, Roland, Bird. That is who is trolling you. I have the screen recordings. They are the Workyverse. 11:30 p.m. last night.
last time. That's what I said I wanted to see the proof, but I haven't had it sent to me. So until I have it sent to my text message or my email, obviously it's just speculation. But I just wanted to share with everybody. Let me come back on my phone.
Oh man. Numbers, but I don't want to be rude. Hi, Square. And the gem that is that he used to go into No Life Mike's, and if they didn't say hi to him, he'd get mad.
What's up, man? I don't know what's troll and what's serious. Like, just like, oh my God, this guy's an idiot. Like, you know, I don't like being the the rag doll of it. I don't like being played with, you know. And I would say no with, and I have never played with anybody, so I don't deserve it karmatically. So you viciously by your own attempt. I know karma, it's neither good nor bad. You put out what you get. And I don't have things that your fault. You know, you didn't think it into existence. Some people think you attract everything. And in a way you do. But you also attract other people and other energy, other entities, other minds. And in those minds they have desires and everything else, and corruptible, obviously. Hello, Steph. I saw you, and I just want to let you know, hello. No, I haven't ever tried to troll anyone, wacky jacky. I really haven't. I really, really haven't. Except to count, and I don't really count them because the videos of JG.
I've never trolled anybody, guys. I've never trolled anybody. Never. Never, ever. Except if, shit.
I thought I was being truly led to believe that he was a horrible person, somebody that needed to be locked up. You know, and I believed it. And that's why I took all my videos down about JP and apologized to him. Because I don't ever want to assume something like that again about somebody and be wrong. Ever.
Johnny Gobble is not a good guy. Don't act like he is. Gobble's ass because he's friends with Ryan Upchurch now shows that you're an ass kisser. If Ryan turned on Johnny right now, all you people that are now friends with Johnny Gobble, church ass kisser. Period. Oh, shit.
Man, I see you, me sharing Tony Lamont's page and all, and he said the N-word times. I was wrong about it.
Oh my God. Fuck the cancel culture. Fuck the cancel culture. Should you say the N-word? No. Look, if they make it a point to say it all fucking time, then that's different. But, yeah.
I apologize. I'm not doing it ever again. Not even all 5.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna be sending it to it. If that don't happen at other channels and them people's bullshitting, then fuck the haters and share the link. But shit, little motherfucking me, I ain't even really got to know you, bro. But I've seen some of your videos and stuff. You did get a little hostile at me before, saying stay out your chat. But I'm cool, dude. And I think you'll learn that I'm cool. And you know, you're welcome here. Tony Lamont's welcome here. You know, the only thing I ever heard out of Tony's mouth that he said about me is he thought that if people help donate towards a laptop for me, I'd just go end up blowing up, and then I'd take off and leave everybody and not remember who helped me start off. I'm not that type of person. I always break bread with the people that help me get the bread. You don't break bread with people that will be around with you after you get the bread. And that's 100. Shit, anybody knows what I just said, knows what I just said. Who blocked Georgia Viking? No, I'm leaving Georgia Viking unblocked. I guess I'm looking at some old fucking chat. Sorry, this chat's going fast. I'm just, Beggins in here. Hey, well, shout out Scooter Beggins. I'm going to give you a call here after my live's over with, all right? I can't see Mr. Fusion TV, but what's up, Mr. Fusion? I wish you'd switch up that intro. That's the only thing really critical I got to say towards you, Fusion. Kind of took that as disrespect a little bit. You know. Guys, I don't know, call me crazy, but I wanted to be here on YouTube. I wanted to be a part of a group, you know, like you guys, and I wanted to be honest, sincere, and everything, and I only wanted to do things that had a purpose of doing them. But I never wanted to be the subject, you know, and maybe I thought I was a little naive to come on here. Not realize that I'm invariably gonna become something I didn't. I'm over again. But I'm not a bad person. I love animals. I love people. I have Muslim friends.
Who cares what color your friends are?
I've dated black girls, white girls, Asian.
Good night going. I'm sitting here falling asleep trying to get these cards listed, but this thing's being slow. My phone's being slow and stupid today. So I gotta wait till it goes active before I can put another one on there. And like, they're just old. Like, I'll let it sit, I'll listen, and sometimes I'll go through, and sometimes I gotta press the publish button again. It's like, come on, I want to get this done so I can add some more stuff. Hey.
Women. Helped people come up off the road that I didn't know from Adam, that could have been serial killers.
Well, that's just stupid. Don't pick up hitchhikers unless you know who they are.
Given the last bit of thing I had extra to do something for me during the day to somebody randomly in Memphis on the corner holding the sign up whenever I drove with. You know, I've done so many good-hearted things because I do truly care about our world. But the thing is, so
He's just fucking one guy, guys. Just one. That's what he said.
much just for myself. But if I had a team, my contribution to the world would be valid, and I feel like I actually make a difference. So that's why. Harmed me or robbed me or something. I got in a car with somebody that intended to rob me when I was trying to, back when I was in an active addiction. But you know, I did have somebody point a gun at me over road rage.
You didn't point it right at your dome, so it'd be like right here. You point it from here.
Of stoplight. You know, I don't like down as much as I
Black Box
could.
has got any new videos out
He
today.
kept going, took off. I was lucky. Blessed.
We might have to come back to Square because there might not be nothing else to watch, but let's see if Black Box has got anything new going on over. Oh, where? Fucking shit.
What's up, everybody?
If you don't like a lot of bad words, probably not the person to listen to, but I like Black Box. Probably one of my favorite people on YouTube.
Friday.
You know,
If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and let's get on into it. Guys, it's a typical day of lies, stupidity, and bitch fits for good old fucking Swizzle Dizzle. You know it wouldn't be any fun.
oh shit, this is a Square video. I didn't even pay attention. The repetitive cycle continues for Square.
Fucking different for him. The same old perpetual stupid fucking cycle. Are you ever gonna start giving a fuck? Ever? That's it. Are you ever gonna start giving a fuck? Be real. Because you're back to this fucking crying shit all over again. They ought to call you Square the fucking crybaby. Although I already call you that, besides being the big old fucking drama queen. Cry, cry, cry. Cry us all a fucking river. Damn.
You probably will. If you
Getting up to the
give 'em a chance.
definition of pathetic there, Square. I mean, fuck. Throwing these fucking temper tantrums. Fucking idiot. Jeez. And go out and get some real fucking sunshine and human contact. Quit sitting in your house and that
Shit, that's bad. What the fuck?
sitting getting on YouTube, crying like a fucking little bitch. Fucking bullshit. And you wonder what people say and do the things they do. Because you're the same fucking shit every day. You're a fucking idiot. Have a clue there, Square fucking shape. You want to go change your fucking tampon. Damn. Come on, Squizzle. We've hit an all-time low here. You didn't give a fuck enough to even go to a fucking court hearing yesterday. What in the actual fuck? There's been points in life where I didn't give a fucking court hearing. And I can't believe they're letting your stupid ass get away with it. They should have came with the fucking chain, shacked your ass up, and threw your fucking ass in the damn cart and took your ass off to jail. You fucking little douchebag. The way I look at it is you don't give a fuck. They shouldn't give a fuck. They should stick your ass in a fucking jail cell, throw the fucking key away until your ass starts caring about shit. Teach your little ass a fucking lesson. Maybe that little wake-up call might slap you the fuck into reality. Then you might start caring about shit. Because it's rather obvious you don't fucking care about much of anything, do you? Really don't look like it. You ain't really showing that you give a fuck about much. Especially coming down to things that matter. Not even your fucking self. Damn. Starting to think, and you throw these fucking bitch fin ass temper tantrums
all
and make yourself
the
look like a
time.
complete fucking idiot.
All the time.
What
he
for,
does.
Square? To look like an immature fucking moronic fucking idiot? Damn. Good smart person. Yeah, this is what fucking Square damn time. Because I think he's smart enough to know what the fuck he's doing. But at the same time, he's a fucking dumbest. He's a fucking idiot. Keeps on doing the same fucking shit over and over again. Huh. Jeez. Wake the fuck up, Square. Stop with the dumb shit. Start giving a fuck. Or are you too far gone? Are you at the point of no fucking return? Like I said, I think a fucking jail
I
cell or a
think that's where
fucking
he's at.
straitjacket would wake your fucking ass up. A vacation away from the peanut butter and your fucking dog. Slap your fucking ass. Maybe a little bit of withdrawal. Yeah. Shitting your fucking self and puking all over the fucking place. A pounding motherfucking headache. Sweats and cold chills. All the above. Might wake your fucking ass up. I really think that's what needs to fucking happen. You might actually start giving a fuck about shit. That's what might have to happen to your stupid fucking ass for you to see the light and start giving a fuck things and make the necessary changes to break this fucking cycle of stupidity that you're on. Because fuck, it's ridiculous. And I think it's gone on long enough.
It's pretty
Nothing
fucking
teaches you no
ridiculous.
fucking lessons. Oh, I hate the videos. I want them to stop. Well, you stop being a fucking idiot. Some shit is just growing, and now you look like you don't even fucking take care of yourself on top of it. Fuck. Square, get a fucking... Wake up, you fucking moron.
Oh, fucking shit.
Fuck, if you can't do it for you, do it for your poor fucking grandfather who's got to sit around there and put up with your fucking ridiculous ass. If anything, don't you feel so on?
Free
Have some
coy
fucking
from the
respect,
boy.
man. Said it again like a million fucking times. You had to put your fucking life out there for the whole fucking world to see. It wouldn't be what it is there, jackass. You made it this way. Blame your fucking self. Sit around and blame everybody else for everything. Makes no fucking sense whatsoever. I mean, how's it everybody else's fault that you told everybody about fucking everything in your fucking life? You pretty much wrote the fucking book and threw it all out there for everybody. How's that everybody's fucking fault? Please explain to me how much sense that
I'm
fucking
gonna go to
makes.
sleep after this.
Zero. It makes no sense. Makes some fucking sense where share your whole fucking life and all your problems with everyone. People wouldn't know everything. Boom. Thanks, everybody. I hope y'all have a wonderful and blessed day and weekend. Stay blessed. Stay up. Much love. Take care of yourselves.
See if there's anything else. I'm sure there isn't, but let's check. Yep, I don't see anything, so I'll let you guys go. There's nothing else really going on, so guys.